Accessibility and Inclusion Training on Visual Impairment. Welcome and useful considerations. 1. Introducing yourself.
Hi, and welcome to APH. You are now part of a diverse work environment that embraces everyone's abilities. In the near future, we look forward to sharing useful information with you about accessibility and inclusion in our workplace. In the meantime, we understand you're going to be very busy starting your new job, so we'd like to share some tips with you about situations that may be new to you. In particular, situations in which you're interacting with coworkers who are blind or visually impaired. Let's start with the basics, introducing yourself.
Introducing yourself.
Take the initiative to introduce yourself to a person who is blind when your paths cross for the first time, since they may not know that you are present.
Oh, hi. My name is William. I just started last week in technology product research.
Oh, my name's Paul. I'm over in marketing and communications.
Nice to meet you.
Keep this up and you will be making acquaintances fast.
2. When you meet again.
Whether you're best at remembering people's names, faces, or voices, it's always a good idea to mention your name again to someone, even if you've already met. This is something that helps everyone.
When you meet again.
At the beginning, it is always a good idea to mention your name, as people may have a hard time remembering your voice. This is especially true if you see someone in a different environment, such as in a hallway, on the elevator, or in a busy meeting room.
Oh, hey, Paul. It's me, William.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, did you meet Jess over here? She just came back from the AER conference.
Oh, wow, cool.
Hi, Will. Nice to meet you. My hand's in front of you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'd like to hear about that.
Yeah, it was a really great conference. Met some interesting people.
Oh, cool. Well, I got a meeting I gotta get to. Thanks.
All right, bye.
Nailed it.
3. Conversation.
You might think this goes without saying, but when talking to a person who is blind, do the same things you would do when talking to a person who can see, meaning there's no need to raise your voice. If you think someone hasn't heard you in a normal tone of voice, you might want to mention their name. It's possible they're engrossed in their work or in other thoughts. Here are some more tips.
Conversation.
Speak to a person who is blind just as you would to a person who can see. There is no need to speak louder unless you know the person has a hearing impairment. Also, it is perfectly acceptable to use words such as look, see, and watch. This is by no means offensive.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hey.
Did you, see the game last night?
Yeah, I can't believe what I watched. It was a bad performance.
Cards for life.
Not sure what alternate universe this is, where the Cards beat the Wildcats, but at least our Cards fan didn't avoid using common language like the word see.
4. Assistance.
It'll probably take you a little while to learn your way around APH, so feel free to ask anyone where things are. Your colleagues who are blind or visually impaired probably know the building quite well and will be able to assist you. In case you think that someone else might need assistance, feel free to ask by offering him or her to take your arm just above the elbow. Here's a brief introduction as to how that works.
Assistance.
Hi, Paul. Are you going next door for the meeting?
Yes, I'm headed that way.
Would you like to take my arm?
Sure, Shelley. Let's go.
This is known as the human guide technique. While they hold onto your elbow, walk normally. The person will follow a step behind, and they will feel when you turn or stop. Piece of cake!
5. Around APH.
Here are a few additional things to keep in mind as you make your way around the building.
Around APH.
Be aware of your surroundings. When exiting a doorway that leads onto the hallway, be sure to look both ways before stepping out. When using the elevator, it will help to announce your presence. When the door opens and there is a person who is blind on the other side, greet them.
Hi, Jess. It's Shelley.
Hey, are you going up?
I am. I'm going to the 4th floor.
Oh, okay, I'll hit the button for you.
Now they are off, assuming the elevator doesn't get stuck.
6. Dog guide or guide dog.
Some of your colleagues will have a dog. You've probably heard the terms seeing eye dog, dog guide, and guide dog before. The proper term is dog guide, but guide dog is also widely used. You've probably also heard not to bother a dog while he or she is working, and this is true. If you simply can't resist, wait till the dog and owner are taking a break and ask the owner if he or she minds if you pet the dog. Please don't be offended if the answer is no, but you never know. The answer might be yes.
Dog guide or guide dog.
They may be cute and fluffy, but don't pet a guide dog when he or she is working. It is better to ignore them if they have a harness on, as any interaction may distract them from doing their job. William is having a meeting with Maria, but he is distracted by Carlton, who is giving his best puppy dog eyes.
Maria, can I pet your dog?
Not right now. He's wearing his harness right now and he's working. So if you don't mind, I take him out around 10 and at that point I take his harness off. So you're welcome to come and pet him then.
Okay, Carlton, I'll come pet you later.
Doggone it, he just couldn't resist asking. But it's better to lead the guide dogs to their work.
7. Other considerations.
Here are a few more things to think about as you get started at APH. First, it's polite to use people-first language, putting the person before the disability. So use phrases like the people who are blind as opposed to the blind people. Also, it's perfectly okay to ask someone about their visual impairment as long as the topic comes up naturally in conversation. Finally, you'll find that individuals with visual impairments are as diverse a group as any, with lots of different hobbies and interests. Here's a video introducing you to some of your new colleagues and what they enjoy doing.
My name is Joseph Hodge. I'm with Technology Product Research, and one thing that I like to do is go to Major League Baseball parks. So far I've been to 18.
Hi, my name is Jessica Minetti. I am a summer communication intern up in DOT 6. I will be a senior in the fall studying creative writing and communication. I also like to read. I read a lot of young adult science fiction and fantasy books. And I have a YouTube channel where I talk about books and also blindness. If you search Jess the Fangirl on YouTube, that's me.
Hi, I'm Dave Wilkinson. I am the Director of Sales. I run marathons and had a relatively brief career as a competitive cross-country skier.
My name is Lynn Florence. I'm the owner and operator of Lynn's Cafe. Outside of work, I have 3 kids. I've been married for 28 years, and probably my favorite thing is to watch Hallmark movies.
I'm Keith Creasy in the Technology Product Research Department. I sung in a barbershop quartet for several years and was a soloist with the Thoroughbred Chorus here in Louisville.
My name is Rob Meredith. I work in the Technology Products Research Department. In my spare time, I like to listen to music and occasionally attempt to work on learning how to play the guitar.
Hello, my name is Joy Robinson. I have worked in the same department, which is Braille proofreading. My husband works in developing new products. When away from work, we eat out quite often. We like to go places as often as we can.
I'm Larry Skukon. I'm with the Department of Technology Product Research. And I have an old 1956 Chevy pickup in my garage that I used to drive when I was a teenager, and it's been in my mom's barn for 35 years, and hauled that back up here to Kentucky and am restoring it slowly, very slowly.
Hello, my name is Pamela Rader and I work in customer service. I can be found cooking or watching old TV shows, or I can be found working on my internet radio show. I do 2 internet radio shows a week.
My name is Gary Mudd. I am the Vice President of Government and Community Affairs. I enjoy food a lot, so therefore I have to exercise, and I enjoy exercising. I ride a tandem bike pretty often. I guess the longest ride I've ever been on was 50 miles from Louisville to Bardstown, and that's about it. That's all, folks.
Thank you and welcome.